Visit CCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hello once again and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we'll be looking at another deck for the standard format, and this time we'll be looking at double Dragonite. Yes, it is. It's a Delta Plus Dragonite featuring the Dragonite with the max win. So if you're not familiar with these two bad boys, they're first time printed in the Roaring Skies. I mean, the Dragonite originally was printed in the Gen 1. I guess it was fossil set. It was colorless, 100 HP, Dragonite, yes, definitely Dragonite was printed in the fossil, 100 HP, 4 energies per 40, and it actually has the ability which allows you to just rush in. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 90% sure that HP and energy attack cost was good. So, Dragonite with Delta Plus, 160 HP, very nice looking card. Pretty much looking like 3D card. I really like the art. 5 energies for the heavy impact, but Delta Plus says that if you use Pokemon, knock out your opponent Pokemon, you can draw 1 extra prize. So basically, if you knock out your opponent EX, yes, you can draw 3 prizes. So if you can knock out with the heavy impact Shaman, you can draw 3 prizes, and that's just hilarious. For a treat cost, 160 HP with the Training Center, it can have 190. Another Dragonite with the max win can actually help you to scrap the damage off when you play it from your hand. To evolve, you can actually heal all damage from one of your Pokemon. And also Match Press can do a pretty decent job, because if you can hit 2 heads, you can leave your opponent active Pokemon paralyzed. And also hit for the 80, so I guess it's just good with a double Dragon Energy and 1 Grass Energy to do some problems to your opponent. 14 Pokemons in total, 36 trainer cards and 10 energies. For support, I'm running 2 Miltanks with the Powerful Friends, just in case you don't have enough resources to hit with your heavy impact, or maybe just with Dragonite Match Press. You have 2 Shamans and of course 2 Miltanks and of course 2 Shamans with the setup. 4/2/4 line of Dratini, Dragonair, and the Dragonite. Don't ask me why I'm not running Lighting Energies. You don't need Lighting Energies, trust me. Just run single Grass Energies, and that's pretty much all. I mean, Lighting Energy can be good, but trust me, you don't want to use Rapid into Wind attack. All you really want to do, double Dragon, 2-time double Dragon Energy and just a single Grass Energy, and you're ready to hit with a heavy impact. If you find yourself using Rapid in Wind, then you're probably doing something wrong, so don't try even to do that attack, never ever. From item cards, I'm running 4 puzzles. You definitely need to have Puzzle of Time in this deck, because you're depending on double Dragon Energies, and that can actually help you a lot. 3 copies of Rare Candy, Secret Ash, Starlit Megaphone, those 2 cards times 1. 4 Trainers Mails, I guess. No, 3 Trainers Mails, 4 Ultra Balls, and 4 V-Seekers. Ultra Ball and V-Seeker pretty much staple. There's an AZ in deck. AZ can help you a lot, especially to remove Shaman from play, but also to remove Dragonite with the max wind, who can actually help you to play it again and scrap the all damage from another Dragonite, which can definitely be very useful. Hexmaniac to shut down those Granger's abilities. Lysander times 1, same as the times 1 N. So you can actually end your opponent down to 1 card if you have 1 prize. And you maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 prizes. 4 copies of Professor Sycamore. Copy of Teammates, definitely good. When you get the knockout over one of your Pokemon, you can search your deck for any 2 cards. 2 copies of Training Center, so you can have 190 or 180 HP on your Dragonites. 3 copies of Bursting Balloon. 2 Flowstones, 4 Double Dragon, and 6 Grass Energies. Why just a Bursting Balloon instead of the Muscle Band? I will explain you quickly. The main focus is just to, in early game, hit either way with the Miltank, Powerful Friends, or maybe just a Dragonite with the Match Press. And actually, if you can have Bursting Balloons and you can hit for maybe 80, a Bursting Balloon, 60 more will return to your opponent, and you can actually just finish the heavy impact for 3 prizes, or just go again with the Match Press or Powerful Friends for 80 more. Since you're running also Puzzle of Times, you can just easily put back those Bursting Balloons into your hand and repeat it over and over again. In my opinion, it's better to have Bursting Balloons so you can actually prevent your opponent maybe sometimes from attacking you, and definitely you can buy some time so you can actually evolve your Dragonites and set them up to attack. As usual, if you're looking for any of these cards, you can find them on CCGCastle.com by typing TCG Center 5 code. You will also get 5% discount on your purchase, so definitely keep that in mind. So right now, when you see this deck, let's go with me, play some games so you can actually see it in the action. So see you in the game. Alright, so my opponent is choosing to flip a coin and pick between heads and tails, so it looks like he won the coin flip. And the question is, who's going to start first? So probably I'm going to start second. I would assume that. If I can go first, that's good, because I can turn to actually have maybe Dragonite ready for attack. And the worst possible start is that Shaman EX. I almost get Heart Attack. I mean, Shaman is the first possible starter in this deck. I should definitely say that. I would like to play this deck with Auxiliary, but there's no space to deck 2 Auxiliaries. I guess it would be much better to play with Auxiliaries, because then you don't have EX attack. Oh my goodness, Night March. How bad is that? I don't know. Luckily for me is that this format actually contains N, and I can easily end my opponent down to 3 cards, 1 card, and stuff like that. There's a Hex Maniac, so he's just going to pass. Going to play N. I guess I don't have another option. So there's a Miltank, there's a Dragonite. At least it's a Miltank, and I can actually sack my Miltank in the active, promote, I guess, my Dratini, try to go with my AZ on that Shaman. 0-6 for that double Dragon Energy, god damn it, 0-6. But that probably means that he's actually able to hit for 60, 70, 90. Okay, 70. I totally forgot. He already had that Fighting Fury build, but it's going to be a knockout, that's for sure. Yeah, that's not good. That Fab Kaboo is going to knock me out. And he's going to take a prize. There's V-Seeker for Sycamore. Alright, so I know that he's going to play Sycamore on the next turn. There's also Puzzle of Time, so he can rearrange the top 3 cards. Always good to know the top 3 cards. Maybe you can get something better instead of the Professor Sycamore. Something like maybe Shaman. Oh, I totally forgot. He don't have a Dimension Wall in play. Taking a gamble. Taking a huge gamble. Or maybe not. That's the good question. Do I want to go with 3 cards or 4 cards? I don't want to take too many risks right there. I will better play Shaman for 3 cards. There's a better chance that I might be able to hit maybe Dratinian Energy. So I guess that this Miltank is going to be knock it out. That's 100% positive right now. But the question is, which of my Pokemons is going to get energy attachment? I might Sky Return, or I might just attach a energy onto my Dragonite. I'm going to take a huge risk right there, a big gamble, by energy attachment on my Shaman, so I can actually Sky Return. If I top deck something, then in that case I don't need to Sky Return. There's Professor Sycamore, there's also the Imagine Wally number 1. The good thing is that he played 1 puzzle, so oh, and there's also another DC just attached down to the Muse, so that's definitely not a good option, in my opinion. Definitely Miltank is going to fall down, that's for sure. I wish at least I had something like a Bursting Balloon, so I can actually do 60 damage to that Boop Kaboo. There's the second puzzle, and he already played that Enhanced Hammer. That's definitely interesting. And I'm going to promote my Shaman. There's another Shaman and a Dragonite. And I guess Energy Attachment. And I guess Shaman EX for 4. This is definitely going to be a Sky Return, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Secret Ash, I guess. Only for the Miltank. Yeah, I'm going with my Professor Sycamore instead of DM. I'm going to take 7 cards. Yeah, no Bursting Balloon. I was hoping to find maybe a Bursting Balloon, but there's no Bursting Balloon. At least there's a Floatstone. A Floatstone number 2. I guess I will attach my Floatstone and just Sky Return right here for 30. Promote Dratini in the active, of course. And yeah, wait to my opponent to see can he one-hit knock out my Dratini. Probably he can. I might just promote my another Dragonite and Floatstone it back. Oh, so he decided to retreat into the Mew and red card me down to 4 cards. Alright. And right now I managed to find my Bursting Balloon. I actually think it's better to get my opponent a chance to go down to 1 prize, so I can actually do some problem to him. There's a VA Seeker, so I can actually go right here with my N. So, and him down to 4, he's already down to 2, so I'm looking just for a single Grass Energy, and I was able to find 1. How many? Just a 1 Puzzle of Time is going to be played right now. Oof, probably for that Ultra Ball. My hand is desperate, I don't have nothing. At least I have Miltank, so I'm going to hit for the Powerful Friends right here for the knockout. Also, if he decides to attack me, he will just need to discard one of his Night Marchers, because that Bursting Balloon is going to hit for a knockout. But then again, it's always good to see 2 double colors in his discard pile and 2 Puzzle of Times. So I hope he's not going to be able... Oh, there's a Shaman. Okay, so that's... At some point of the game is going to be 3 prize knockout. Another Joltik and Dimension Wally. So he have just 5 Night Marchers in his discard pile, so that's maximum 100 damage output that he can does. And there's Shaman for 6, a fresh hand of 6 cards. Will he be able maybe to find Lysander? There's a town map. Alright, so... That's not fair. That Fighting Fury Belt is actually going to give him a huge advantage right there, but never mind. I just need to find a way out to somehow Sky Return my Shaman from play. Oh, there's a Floatstone. I also need 1 card right here for the victory. I need a Starling Megaphone, that's first card. It's in my discard pile. So in order to find my Starling Megaphone, I will need somehow to find way to find 2 Puzzle of Times. That's definitely not going to be easy task, but if I can hit something like I don't know, something like Teammates is definitely going to be very useful right there. Alright, no sign of the Teammates, but Ultra Ball is real. For 2 rare candies for that Miltank. And Trainer's Mail for another Professor Sycamore, which I actually don't need. And Professor Sycamore. Oh, look what I found there. A double puzzle of time. So that means definitely double trouble for my opponent. Because I can pick any two cards from my discard pile. Starlit Megaphone. And something like Miltank. So I can have double attacker for the next turn. That Starlit Megaphone actually can knock out Joltik, and since my opponent actually have already 3 special energy played and no sign of double puzzle of times, he's not able to recover those special energies, that's for sure. There's another Miltank. I guess I don't have a chance to evolve into another Dragonite, that's for sure, that's positive. That's going to be a powerful friends for 80, and on my next turn I can actually just play Lysander for that Poop-Kupu on the bench. He have 4, 5, 6 Night Marchers, that's 120. 7, 8, 9, 10 Night Marchers. So even with 2 more in discard pile, that's not going to be enough for the knockout. There's another Shimini X. He actually played also Psychic Energy. Hopefully that's not going to help him. Alright, oh, there's a Teammates. So that's definitely a good card. So I need first to knock out that Poop-Kupu. And I need somehow to end my opponent. So that's definitely what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach one of my energies onto my Miltank. And I'm actually going to end my opponent down 2 cards, and hopefully I'll be able to knock him out. And he was not going to be able to draw anything. So in this situation, Miltank is winning. Also, those bursting balloons, doing the great job right there. I should definitely say that. I also have Lysander in my hand, but there's no chance to draw 4 prizes in a single turn. I mean, I can draw 3 prizes, but not 4 prizes. But I also don't have none of the energies attached on my Dragonite, so I wish I had that bursting balloon for Miltank. Then again, I still have bursting balloon somewhere, so he decided to pick V-Seeker. And that V-Seeker is actually a good one. So there's a grass energy, and definitely without too much thinking, V-Seeker 4. And I'm going to draw 4 cards, he's going to draw 2 cards. Before I even do that, I can play Ultra Ball for Dragonite and Lysander, so I can actually thin more cards from my hand. And I will also pick Dratini and bench it down, so I can actually have 1 less card. And of course there's a N, so he's going down to 2 cards. And I was actually able to find another Teammates, which is good. So that powerful friends is going to knock out my opponent. I'm going to draw a prize. And it's a Ultra Ball. Yeah, he had that Mew in play. If he can find Dimension Wally and Psychic Energy, he can definitely copy Night March from the Joltik, which is going to be enough for the knockout on my Miltank. That's 140 damage. Oh, there's 1 Psychic Energy, but no sign of Dimension Wally, so at least he can use Encounter, and he can search his deck for one of the Pokemons, but that's not going to help him. So actually I managed to beat that Night March, so very good start. Let's move to the game number 2. Hello and welcome back to the game number 2. So my opponent is choosing between the heads and tails, so we'll see who's going to start first. Hopefully I'll be able to start first. I lost the coin flip, so probably that's not going to happen. It's always very important to start first if you play bursting balloons. You never know if your opponent can hit you on the turn 1, so that's the reason why it's always better to go first and second. Opening hand. I don't know what to say about opening hand. I mean, Dratini, Double Dragon Energy, Professor Sycamore, and Bursting Balloon. I guess it's pretty decent. I can say pretty decent. Oh, opening hand for my opponent Shaymin EX as a starter. So it's always good to see Shaymin in the active spot because that means that you need to waste one of your energy or flow stone on the Shaymin so you can actually retreat. Litleo, like that. Like definitely Pyroar. If you would like to see Pyroar in action by myself, you can actually check it on my YouTube channel. I actually upload one before maybe a month ago. It was definitely interesting deck. There's a blacksmith, so that means that Litleo is already on the 3 energies. That blacksmith is something like steroids. It definitely allows you to take 2 energies. I mean, you can have 3 energies in your turn 1 on your one of your water Pokemons, which is actually kind of huge boost. I mean, I could imagine Charizard Mega with the Blacksmith and actually Spirit Link. I mean, that would be probably unstoppable force. Maybe not, who knows. Alright, so Trainer's Mail. Let's see what I can find with the Trainer's Mail. Maybe some kind of the Ultra Ball, or maybe nothing of that. Bursting Balloon to my Miltank. Professor Sycamore for the 7 new cards. I will play one Puzzle of Time. Just to see the top 3 cards. Actually, I'm happy with that, in my opinion. It's pretty decent. I have Rare Candy turn 2 for my Dragonite. It's not going to be heavy impact or Delta plus Dragonite. It's going to be a max win Dragonite. It's pretty decent Dragonite. I mean, it can hit for 80 with the match press, but it can definitely do a lot of problem to your opponent. If that Pyro is try to attack me with that Scorching Fang, it can actually hit me for 110 by discarding a single fire energy, but it's going to take 6 damage counters back, and I'm not sure if that is actually good for my opponent. There's another Litleo, so I can probably see a decent pass right here, so I might be able to... oh, Stone Megaphone. So yeah, retreat and hit for the knockout. Pretty good play, but no, he decided to attach energy. Oh, it's a burning energy, so it cannot be attached onto the Miltank. So onto the Shaymin, sorry, not a Miltank. I'm kind of confused today. So Bursting Balloon down to my Miltank. I even have AZ ready in my hand, in my discard pile with my V-Seeker. So I will first try to play my Shaymin right here. Try to find some cards. We'll see what I can find. Okay, pretty decent cards, I should say that. I will then go with my AZ, so I can actually just scrap from the play that Shaymin, so it's not going to be easy to price target for my opponent. And I'm going to hit with the Powerful Friends right there. That's going to give my opponent actually problems because he needs somehow to actually be able to knock out my Miltank. But then again, there's a Bursting Balloon, so even if you decide to go with that Pyroar on the bench for 110, he's going to take 6 damage counters back, and then I can actually just respond with my Dragonite. Oh, but there's another Pyroar with Flare Command, which actually allows you to even play Escape Rope. Alright. Okay. I need to change my tactics right here. I don't have... I mean... Yeah, I will definitely need to change the tactics right there. Scorched Fang for the 110. Double Puzzle of Time, just sitting in my hand. I guess I'm going to play Double Puzzle of Time right here for any 2 cards from my discard pile. The first is going to be Bursting, the second is going to be Trainer's Mail. I can even grab AZ. I'm thinking about taking AZ actually. I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking. Maybe Bursting Balloon and Trainer's Mail. Let's see what I can find with my Trainer's Mail. A Floatstone, a Hex Maniac, a Rare Candy. Pretty much none of these cards I actually need, but I will take Floatstone just because I can take one extra card with my Shaman after that. I definitely searching for just a single grass energy, but I was not able to find one. Not sure even if I want to play that training center. I guess I don't want to play it. I guess I don't even need to attack my opponent Pyroar right there. I will just pass and hope he's going to hit before 60 for the knockout and going to take 6 damage counters back with that Bursting Balloon. But then again, he have that Pyroar with the Flare command on his bench, so he can actually just try to get rid over my Dratini on the bench. And that can even happen. And I hope that's not going to happen. Because if that happens, I'm in trouble. And there's another Max Elixir. Those Pyros are just freaking annoying at this moment. And I just can't get double Dragonite in play, and that's just freaking me out. Another Elite Leo. Let's see. Will he go for the Dratini on the bench, or he will just decide to take the knockout over my active Dragonite? No, Flare Command. Oh, for the Shaman. Okay, I actually like that, to be honest. I prefer the knockout over the Shaman, I should say that. Why not? Teammates for any 2 cards. It's just going to give me Dragonite and I guess Rare Candy, and I can actually get rid of all of my damage counters from my another Dragonite, and that's not bad. And I can start to attack right now for 80, and I can maybe even paralyze my opponent Pyroar, which is even better. I will just put back that Shaman in my deck. Match Press. Come on, 2 heads. It was close. It was definitely close. At least I have right now a little tiny advantage. He can't one-hit me knockout. I can't one-hit knockout him. There's a Trainer's Mail for the Blacksmith, so he have enough energies in his discard pile. The good thing is that he already spent 3 of his V-Seekers. I just hope I will be able to top deck anything in order to knock out a Pyroar. Any kind of supporter for draw is going to be very good right here. There's a switch, alright, and it's going to be probably just 80. Scorching Fang for 80. Yep. Scorching Fang for the 80. There's Dratini, and I'm going to play right now that Training Center. So I might be even able to hit 2 heads right there. There is 1 heads, 2 heads, just paralyzed. And I even have 30 HP more, so if he wants to knock me out, he needs to discard 1 of his energies. And there's another Match Press, so that heads on the coin flip actually just helps me a lot. Oh my goodness, another heads on the coin flip. And another Paralyze, and another V-Seeker. Dang good. Dang good. If he knocked me out, I can actually grab teammates with my V-Seeker, and I'm going to take probably... not sure what. He can't even knock me out without energy. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious. I'm going to play right there, Ultra Ball. I'm going all in right here, actually, for the Shamaniacs. And if I can hit energy, I can actually even knock out his Shaman on the bench. But I'm looking for the Floatstone. There is energy card, but not the one I was looking for. But actually I have AZ. I do have AZ, so I can actually just play my AZ right there and actually get rid of my Dragonite from the active spot, promote the another one, knock his Pyroar out, and even have my Dragonite ready for the next turn. So I can actually just heal the damage off in case he's able to do any. So there's another 80 damage. Of course, no paralyze, but that even doesn't matter. Looks like this is definitely going to be a game in my favor. There's a Shaman, so he can try to Sky Return right here if he can find another energy card. We'll see if that's going to happen. No, so actually I was somehow managed to win the game. And I'm pretty happy with this Dragonite deck. I was not able to hit with the Dragon Impact Dragonite, Heavy Impact Dragonite, but at least that Max Wind Dragonite actually helped me with scrapping the damage off by evolving, and yeah, that Pyro was just unable to one-hit knock on my Dragonite, and actually I managed to grab another win. So the game 1 was win against Night March, the game 2 win against Pyro, so I'm definitely happy with the deck. So I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Don't forget to hit the like button and dislike button if you don't like it, but I hope you like it. The most important thing, if you already didn't subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and be the part of Pokemon TCG Center community, of course. You should also check Eviltal EX giveaway video. Don't forget to miss that. If you're playing TCG game online, there's a good chance that you might be able to hit Eviltal EX online. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. It will be another deck from the Polish National Championship. I will upload the second place Polish National Championship deck, so stay tuned for that. I will not spoil for now what deck is in it's going to be, but you will see that. So yeah, see you tomorrow, and goodbye.